Good morning. How's it going? So today we have to feed the cows again. And Sean is here with a piece of shit wagon. Which actually works quite well. So we're gonna put on just a few bales. And get them to the cattle. So it's Thanksgiving Day here in Canada, and there's still snow on the ground, and the weather doesn't look that great coming up still. It's supposed to be 2 sunny days and then back to snow again. I'd like to be hauling the bales, but I don't like hauling them with the snow on them, because when you stack them with snow on them, they will tend to heat in the stack. We did that with the triangle stack one year, and that was bad. That was a lot of snow. So this is nothing really, but I still, well, if we can get that snow melted off there and they kind of dry, if there's a little wind, it'll be okay. Anyway, this is an old wagon that we had. We didn't actually make it, we bought it from a neighbor. It actually worked quite well back in the day when we used to haul bales just with wagons like these. Actually, this was high tech for 15-20 years ago, the pipe on it. We had wagons that had the steel frame with wooden racks, and they always would rot or pull the nails out. So this one was all welded, but it was just welded any old way, you know, like it had different heights for the pipe. You can see it's not straight, but it works. I always have to re-weld it because there's no suspension on here, and when the wagon bounces up and down on the washboards of the gravel roads and stuff, it's hard on the welds, it cracks them, but it gets the job done. And the front end for steering is actually pretty like, it's pretty simple. See it on here before Sean puts a bale on there. It's just 2 pieces of channel iron with a pin in the middle and a big ass pin and nut, and that's how you steer. That bale didn't tie. That's okay. This hay got rained on when we were baling. This is our right here, these are our bad bales. Straight this way. This is the little chunk that got rained on. And it was probably the worst hay that we have. So we're taking it for feed. And usually I don't mind these ones without a feeder, because they're not the greatest hay anyway. So yeah, we're just giving a few to the cattle that are over there. And what else do I have doing today? I'm trying to get our 9250 started. I had a bad solenoid in the starter, so I'm going to try and see if I can get that running today. Apparently there's no heat in the MX for some reason. It's always something. I think that tractor just runs really cold and it's hard to get heat going through, because it always was hard. But I cleaned the radiator out, so I think she's really cooling really good now. So yeah, I hope all my other fellow Canadians are having a good Thanksgiving. We still have 80 acres of canola to get off. I know some people have 1,000 acres. There's some people with 1,500. There's some people with wheat that is flat to the ground. We're kind of lucky. I don't know if you can call us lucky, but since we only have 80 acres. But yeah, 80 acres is still 80 acres. That's 20,000, 25,000 still on the ground. So. Yeah, we won't be hauling hay like to back home with this wagon. We'll be using my 2 trailers. Actually, I have a highboy to pull behind the Freightliner that hauls 22. So yeah, we don't use this trailer anymore except for just feeding cows. That's that. So, I'm going to take it to the cows and go feed them. Looks like someone's hungry. With the snow on the pasture, it's hard for them to graze, so once it melts down, they can graze again. Especially not here, though. There's no pasture left here. These are the same cows we fed in the earlier video, but the other cows in the other pastures are still fine. So, for some reason, my footage got lost of yesterday's feeding at the other pasture. So I just thought I'd end up with a video at this pasture. This is where the cattle stay during the winter until they start calving, then they go to the other main farm over there. So we just threw down a couple rolls of hay, and yeah, we're gonna take the rest home. So yeah, that'll end off this video, and thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see lots more. And make sure to check out my Instagram. It's Northern Farmer AB. Thanks for watching.